everyone, it's Kamila. I hope you're all having a great day. If you're new here on the channel, we mostly do speed builds, so if it's something that you like, definitely consider subscribing. And today we are renovating an apartment in Myshuno. I'm not really sure which one it is, but it's one of my favorite ones and one of the biggest ones, I think. And it's the one with, you know, the little historical frames that I don't really like because you can't really remove them because it's a characteristic of the lot. Maybe you can do so if you have a mod. I don't really know. It's not necessarily something that I want to download, but I always hide these little frames with walls or furniture. So sometimes it's a bit annoying, but you know, we're doing with what we have. So yeah, that's this apartment, and I did it for a criminal or a group of criminal. So it was after the request of someone whose name is Amanda Cervera, if I'm not mistaken. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. But yeah, she asked me to do a criminal's apartment, and she said maybe one for more rich robbers, or maybe one with, well, one that would be more rundown. And I decided to start with the more rich one. I think I'm going to do the rundown one, but not today, not soon at least. But I still think it's a really interesting idea. We have a career that is close to that in The Sims, so I thought it was cool. And I really had a lot of fun, so it was pretty different from what I'm doing normally, I would say, but only in the sense that it's for very different Sims that I wouldn't normally do apartments or houses for. But I went with a pretty modern style and maybe some little touches of classic vibe, I could say. It's a bit hard to explain, but all the bedrooms are pretty different. I have one that is more Japanese styled, I could say, and it's one for the girl because I imagined that this apartment would be for a group of 3 robbers, so 2 boys and 1 girl. So yeah, the girl has this more Japanese styled bedroom, one guy has this more modern style like the rest of the apartment, and the boss of the gang, I could say, has more this classic bedroom vibe. I used a lot of Get Famous for this apartment, so there's a lot of gold and black. At first I was really going with this black and yellow vibe, but I decided that I would add red too, and I think it's a pretty cool color combination. I don't know what you think about it, but I thought it looked great like that. And as the gamer girl apartment that I did last week, I decided to change the colors of the lights, so for orange, red and yellow, so it looks a bit like a nightclub, I could say. It doesn't look very cozy. It's not necessarily a place where everyone would like to go, and I included a lot of different bags. I don't know which pack it comes with, or maybe it's only base game, but it's a big bag with a lot of money that comes out. It's a pretty cool item. I thought that it was perfect for this apartment, and I also use a lot of items from Strangerville that are the little sheets that are placed on the ground. It's like they are doing plans to go rob things and everything. And I thought that these criminals aren't necessarily bad. Maybe they're doing what they're doing for, well, to help people. I didn't really imagine a really specific story, but I thought that it could be cool if they weren't necessarily malicious or evil, but they're doing this for people maybe that they like and they want to have a better life that they didn't necessarily have when they were younger. But of course, if you download this apartment, you don't have to imagine it the way I did. So yeah, they're criminals because robbing is illegal, but they're not doing anything else that is too bad, or killing people, for example. And yeah, I don't know if I said that, but I built this apartment like 3 weeks ago, and I decided to not post it because of what was going on in the world. I thought that maybe people wouldn't necessarily want to hear about criminals and everything. So I kind of delayed it, and I hope it's okay that it's now. But I really thought that it was a great idea to build this, since in The Sims we have this career. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. So I hope you will like this apartment. It kind of was the perfect time for me to build this apartment or renovate this apartment, because I had a lot of inspiration, and let me explain why. I know it seems a bit weird, but it's only because I was reading a book that was including magicians, and in the story they need to steal things, but it's for the good. And yeah, I was really inspired to build that because in the book they're stealing a lot of things, and one of the characters is a pickpocket that is really good, and she has the power to stop time and to travel into time. In the time, I don't really know how to say that, but she can do that, so she can steal pretty much everything. And yeah, I just got a little inspired by this book. If you don't know me, I love to read a lot, and it's actually one of the things that I like to do the most. So since we're in lockdown, I try to read more, because when I go to school and with my part-time job, I don't necessarily have the time to read that much, so it bothers me a bit. And since I'm studying in literature, I have to read a lot of books that aren't necessarily my choice. So sometimes they're good, and I get why the teachers are making us read these books, but I still really like to read the ones that I want to read for myself, and that I don't necessarily have to do a sheet on, or a really big work on it. So yeah, in this apartment I included the vault that we got with Get Famous, and it's the big thing that we got where you can stock a lot of money. And you saw it for the little cinematic or the little intro at the beginning of the video. I included a lot of money in it just to do something a little funny. I thought it was cool. When I went into create a sim to do a sim for this intro, they straight up gave me the one that I have, and he has like sunglasses and he's wearing all black. So I thought it was cool that it gave me this sim that fits really perfectly in my opinion. And yeah, so it went pretty smoothly, and it was fun to do that. I thought it was a cool idea to make the guy go into the vault and play with the money. I hope it won't offend anyone because it's an apartment for criminals. If it does, I'm really sorry. It's not that I want to glorify the criminals and everything. It's only because someone gave me the idea and I thought it was cool since we have the career. And yeah, I'm sorry if I'm offending someone, but remember that Sims is only a game, and it's only to play with life, and yeah, play with life. So that's what I wanted to say for today, and I hope you will like the rest of the video. If it's the case, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. You can also follow me on social medias. All the links will be down in the description, and you can also download this apartment on the gallery. My ID is KamilaYtb. So thank you so much for watching, and I wish you all a great day. Bye!
I can hurt you like you hurt me too. Me too. We're letting go, drifting apart. We're letting go, drifting apart. I can hurt you like you hurt me too. Me too. We're letting go, drifting apart. We're letting go, drifting apart. you hurt me too, me too. We're letting go, rip it apart. We're letting go, rip it apart. I can hurt you like you hurt me too, me too. We're letting go, rip it apart. We're letting go, rip it We're letting go, rip it apart. I can hurt you like you hurt me too, me too. We're letting go. I thought that we had something special. I thought I handled this so well. I know we had the right intentions, but somehow it came to an end.